Hey guys, I want to do a tutorial on how to get Autotune to work for a singer. So not so much, I guess, tuning, um, if you know what I mean, like T-Pain or anything like that, but more for a singer. So what I figured I'd do is I'd actually show you what I do for some of my songs. So I'll let you hear. I recorded this little sample of me singing the Trey songs song, just a little clip. And you'll notice I go quite off at the end right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix it with Autotune. So let's just hear what it sounds like without anything, well, except for it has compression, EQ, and reverb, but that has nothing to do with pitch. So let's just hear it.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
So I'm in awe. It sounds a little bit weird. So let's hear it with the beat.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
So what we can do here is we could obviously just slam Autotune here. I did find the key already. If you want to know how to find the key, um, you should look at my other Autotune tutorial. That little goes a little bit more in depth, even though it is about the T-Pain effect. But we are going to use the T-Pain effect here to just make sure we're in the right key right now. So I did, scale it down to B major. But the way we're going to tell if this is actually it, let's just put it down to 0. So we're going to get the T-Pain effect. And on the T-Pain effect, if it does shift your voice everywhere and it still sounds like it's in key, this is probably the right key. Being that it's not going to just throw it it's going to throw it everywhere even if it's in the wrong key, but you know what I mean, it's going to tune it so far out of tune that it'll just sound funny. So let's play it back.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
Now if it was on the wrong key, it would sound like this.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
See, it doesn't sound bad, but you can tell where it's definitely off, and Autotune is making it sound even more off than it was in the first place. So let's say we wanted to make it sound natural like that. I mean, it's going to tune to the wrong note anyways. So let's throw it back on B.
We share something so common.
So now that we know this is it, I did leave the pitch amount, the amplitude amount, formant amount at its factory default. I mean, even if I did want to change it, I'm not going to change it by much. I mean, these presets are pretty alright. It's just how it comes in factory default. So all I'm really messing with this and the input type. Of course, this is according to all your type of voice, low male voice, all the tenor, soprano. So now what we can do is let's take back the retune speed. I would probably start around 20, and obviously the more the smaller the number gets, the more it's going to auto tune, and obviously it's going to be more on pitch, but you're going to sacrifice, I guess, the believability of your voice, right? It's going to sound more like T-Pain. So let's bring it back to 20.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
So I'm pretty happy with that, but the only problem is that it's auto-tuning my entire voice, and I don't think I need auto-tune for the entire thing. I mean, I am kind of off. I am having a, kind of sick right now, so I guess I am having a bit of an off day. So let's just hold Control Option Command and press bypass, and that will enable automation for master bypass. And of course you can enable automation for everything here, see, just by pressing Control Option Command. And now what we're going to do is switch over here, Autotune master bypass, and let's leave it on bypass for everywhere that we don't need Autotune. So the bypass is on here, saying that I don't want Autotune for this phrase, and it's going to turn on right after that red box here where I do want the Autotune. So let's hear it. You'll see it actually come on right here.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
So it's only actually auto-tuning that one voice. I mean, if you really wanted to, you don't have to go through the hassle of sending automation. Obviously, you could just, honestly, you could just drag all your plugins back to another channel so they're identical. and then take the plugins off this one, or take Autotune off this one, and just put Autotune on the, I guess, that one voice that you're going to need. But then that takes up 2 channels, so I'd rather just automate the bypass. But I mean, there's many ways to skin a cat, so let's just hear it that way.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
Alright guys, and that's basically it, and that's how you auto-tune and I guess still sound natural. Just, it's basically all in the retune speed. Alright, if the more you turn it to the left, bigger the number gets, the more natural you're going to sound, but the less accurate it's going to be making the pitch shifts to make you sound correct. The more you turn to the right, the more you're going to sound on pitch, but you're going to sacrifice believability. So it's all about balance here. And one thing I didn't mention in my T-Pain video, if you are going to use Autotune instead of Waves Tune, which I do prefer for the T-Pain effect, you might want to just go all the way down here. Go to Option, Relaxed 100, and you'll get even more T-Pain out of it, if that's what you want to call it. So let's throw that back down here. Whoop.
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
And you could obviously just go to town with these plugins and, you know, mess around with the settings, have some fun, and figure it out, right?
We share something so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
Alright, cheers guys.